We've had a little mist tonight. It's like a big tease.
Yeah, that's all it's going to be for the most part, too. I don't expect to see a whole lot more rain than what we're getting out there. Okay. But it kind of has a nice smell to it. It smells like spring outside again.
Anything better than cedar.
Yes, yeah, exactly. Oh, man, the numbers were real high a couple days ago. Today, a little bit better. Now, the weather outside hasn't really been affecting a lot of the kids that have off school tomorrow, getting ready before the next semester starts. Taking a live look downtown this evening. We've had pretty active night at downtown. Not too bad weather-wise either. Temperatures have pretty much held steady. Our high temperature today was 64, and it's still 63 right now out there. So we've got a warm evening. We've got south winds right now at about 8 miles an hour. Dew point temperature is way up at 55 also. So we've got pretty moist conditions out there this evening, which has been good news because that dry air was getting a little bit uncomfortable at times out there, as we've seen some pretty low dew point numbers the last couple of days that have really shifted, and that's going to help us especially tonight. Current temperatures right now 63 here in Austin. We're at 63 also San Marcos. A little bit cooler off towards the west. Fredericksburg currently at 55 degrees. Got a beautiful looking picture sent in from a viewer earlier this morning. Some of these alto cumulus clouds across parts of North Austin. This was kind of the transition from the sunny skies to the cloudy skies that we enjoyed the rest of the afternoon, and part of that was all that moisture that started to usher back in. You can see dew point numbers this evening are generally in the middle 50s across the area, which means that overnight lows aren't going to get much lower than these numbers. So it is going to be a much warmer night tonight. And the moisture in the atmosphere is really going to be the changing thing that'll keep our weather a little cloudier, but a little bit warmer as well the next couple of days. Look at a trend of the last 18 hours of dew point numbers. This morning we had them in the 20s. That was that really dry air. And then they just shot up. And as they started to climb, that's where we went this morning, from sunny skies to cloudy skies. And the numbers are continuing to climb. So we're going to get moisture in the low levels of the atmosphere. There's just really nothing to kind of trigger it to get together and produce good rainfall. So a couple little light sprinkles expected this evening, but all in all, it's just going to be a cloudy and rather warm night across the area. As you can see, a good portion of the state is covered with this low gray cloud cover that we've got from deep South Texas all the way up into northeast Texas this evening. And then we do have some higher clouds off towards the west. And eventually by, let's say, Tuesday afternoon into the evening hours, we are going to see a frontal boundary push through our area, and that will bring in some of that drier air. And for a few days, for a day or so, we'll see a little bit cooler air before the warm-up begins once again as we head in towards the weekend. So I want to show you the hour by hour on future clouds and rain this evening, starting at midnight. Showing a lot of cloud cover across the area, but you really notice no green on the map. That doesn't mean that we may not see a couple little light sprinkles or two across the area during the overnight hours in towards tomorrow morning. I do expect the clouds to thin a bit through the day tomorrow, so we'll see some sunshine out there, and that will help temperatures, that and the warm start to our day will help temperatures bump into the low to mid 70s across most of the area tomorrow afternoon. And then that front will get kind of close to our doorstep tomorrow night into Tuesday, but really doesn't want to push through here anytime on Tuesday. It'll kind of just glide by our area, and eventually by Tuesday night it will push to the south of us, and that'll introduce a little bit cooler, more seasonal air as we head in towards Wednesday. But quickly the winds shift back around on Thursday, and the temperatures go right back into the 70s before we head towards the weekend. So tonight, expecting cloud cover to be kind of thick out there, maybe a few little sprinkles, and maybe some patchy fog towards morning. Not expecting anything too thick out there. 58 expected for the overnight low. Then tomorrow we'll climb all the way to 75, even though it's going to be kind of a gloomy day, especially at times. We may have a couple of those little sprinkles in the morning, but the afternoon not looking too bad. We will see temperatures a little bit cooler on Tuesday as that front rolls through the area late, with a high temperature, though still not bad at 69. We'll top off at 60 on Wednesday. That's the coldest day of the next 7, and we're in mid-January. We'll get back to 70 on Thursday, 75 expected for Friday. And I'll tell you what, for the third weekend of January, you can't beat that. 76 with a mix of sun and clouds both Saturday and next Sunday.
Hey, that's good stuff. Thanks.